stone, sat down on my throne, meditating like a monk in the zone. From my DNA strands locked deep in my bones, I extract on the track, make a million app clones. They got the earth under their spell with smartphones, hypnotized in a trance, a society of ants. No chance to advance, was raised on food stamps. I'm a government cheese baby with hand-me-down pants. Fall deep into the spell, take a seat.
You really need to go get some medical attention.
I told you.
I see this, but you still need to go get medical attention. Normally I wouldn't give two fucks, but now you're my champion. I need you in 100% top shape.
I'll go eventually. After a good fucking, I like a cigarette. As soon as I'm done. As soon as I'm done. Ladies and gentlemen of the underground, it is your new IW Underground champion, the Joshua McLean. It took 2 months to get this title opportunity, but just like the great Bambino, the Sultan of SWAT, the great Babe Ruth himself, my first chance at plate, I knocked that the fuck out of the park. Now, Jack Arson, I said straight out, he and I really don't have an issue with one another. It was all about the gold. It was all about proving who was the best. And Jack gave it all he had, and I gave him everything I had. But when the match was over, when everything was said and done, just as I said, my hand was raised. I held this title high above my head. I went to the back, a bloody face, and had a cigarette. First one I've had in a very long time, because I realized everything I had let get to me, everything that I had, and that little chip on my shoulder was gone. I proved to Prudence, I proved to Jones, I proved to Arson, I proved to Cody Fox, who has his tail tucked between his legs, when he realized he wasn't the face of the underground like he thought he was. I proved to everybody, this is the face of the IW Underground. I am the champion of the IW Underground, and I am going to remain the champion for as long as I see fit. Now I know the Professor Nick Harrison's my next contender in line, but hey, Jack Arson's got himself a rematch. And let's be honest here, does Professor really deserve this opportunity after losing now 2 straight fucking pay-per-views in a row to a woman? What, did the tits get in his way? Did they distract him? Is he like, ooh, those are some titties, I want to squeeze him, and because he was trying to squeeze him and got his head planted into the canvas with a fucking Canadian destroyer? And then we got Casey Moran, the former Irish badass, fellow whatever ultraviolet movement. I think he's trying to mix up his gimmicks to see what works best for him. Coming out of the woodwork. Haven't seen him since he turned tucked tail and ran away in Alpha after losing a few times. And yeah, Casey was right. He reached out to me during that dark period. Casey is a man that I had taken under my wing. I'd helped show him the ropes. I met him with introductions to people. I introduced him to Matt Minnick. I introduced him to everybody else. I even advocated for him. We're not going to play this stupid game where we pretend we don't know. I know I'm He-Man. I know I'm TJM. I know I'm that dusty guy and that all-American reject Ulysses. I'm all of them. You know I'm all of them. It's stupid to pretend otherwise. Yeah, I took Casey under my wing and I made him into a superstar. But now he thinks because I'm the champion, all of a sudden maybe he's got a shot. Maybe because I taught him everything he knows. Not everything I know. Everything he knows, that he has an opportunity to actually wear a heavyweight title that wasn't just handed to him like that Future Shock one. Because another person that I vanquished was leaving the company and couldn't hold the title any longer. But let's be real here. This isn't about any of them right now. This week, it's about one man in particular, the former Trios champion, Mikey P. Mikey P, you got your ass whipped just 8 days ago inside of that ring. by the New Age Horsemen. James Drake, Nick White, Tommy Dyer. 3 men who haven't been able to ever beat me in the underground. James Drake in his first underground UPW debut got his ass whooped by me. Tommy Dyer can't pick up a win against me unless it's a Dylan Mays run fed, and then maybe he's got an opportunity. Every place else, he fails to me. And Nick White, he's the man I beat 2 months ago to earn the opportunity at this title that David Jones decided I wasn't worthy of having. And just as I said, when I finally took that opportunity, I took this title from his little poster boy of the administration. And now Mikey P, here for some revenge, huh? Let's be real here, Mikey P, you and I both know when you got rid of that whole grist thing and you became yourself into your own man, who took you under their wing? Who brought you places? Who did you refuse to sign an exclusive contract with IW until you knew I was on board? Yeah. So, we can talk all the smack and all the shit we want right now for the rest of this week before our match happens. But you and I both know one thing. We don't give a damn what those stupid, filthy fucking slobs out there have to say or what they think. Neither one of us give a damn what Nick White has to say or think. We got that in common. But there's a mutual respect between the two of us, and I guarantee you, I will respect you enough to put you down. I won't take you lightly. I won't think that you're just an administration pushover. I don't see you that way, and you know I don't see you that way. And despite all the bluster from everybody else in the administration, I know you don't see me that way either. You know you're in for a fucking fight, and I am so glad that I get to be the man that gives it to you. So Mikey P, what do you say? You and I tear the underground down. After all, it is my home.